Hey guys, I am back. I actually wanted to do a quick updated video for you guys. I never wanted to get on here to announce something like this, but a couple months back I told you guys that I had to go to Florida in, I believe it was a March video. I went down to Florida to visit my mom, and she was in the hospital. My little sister took her to the hospital. She wasn't feeling well. On March 26th, my mom was diagnosed with stomach cancer, stage 4, and the doctors said it was terminal and that it was inoperable. She had a peach-sized mass in your stomach, and as everybody knows, your stomach is not too big. So without any question, obviously when my little sister called us to let us know that she was on her way to the hospital with my mom, all of us kids waited for nothing. We literally, me and my twin sister booked tickets from New York, and my brother Andre lived in Tampa, so he drove all the way out to West Palm overnight to make sure he was there to be with us in the morning when we arrived for the diagnosis. And I forget her doctor's name that came in and did the diagnosis, and I think a lot of the times when doctors come in, they have no tact to them or no coof about it. I think that's the right word to use. And when they tell you, they kind of just pat you on the back and like, well, you gotta figure it out. We had so many doctors come in to let us know that, you know, the best option for her was to do chemotherapy, which made no sense. Chemotherapy and radiation, which made no sense because they told us it was inoperable and pretty much it was a death sentence. But me, my sister, my little sister, and my brother Andre all came together. We literally didn't even talk about it. We all just came together, went down to Florida to be with my mom, and we were in the thought process of she was going to beat this. How many months was it, Shay? A month? 4 months?
3 months.
3 months? My sister, my twin sister's back here. I kind of got off on a little. Oh, and my. Okay, this is where I'm gonna cry. I feel like. We went down this road already with my grandmother. My grandmother passed away 5 years ago from pancreatic cancer. So ever since then, my uncle, my mom's brother, has been doing so much research, and he would periodically send us all these helpful tips that we could do at home to rid our bodies of toxins and this and that. Obviously, if cancer is running rapid, everybody has heard the newest statistics on it. It's 1 in, I believe, 2 men and 1 in 3 women will get it, and which is a really terrible statistic because when I think of my mom and her children, we have or even just our kids in general. I have 2 brothers and there's 3 girls, so in total there's 5 children. So that means, the crazy thing is, that means out of the 2 boys, 1 will have it, and out of us 3 girls, 1 will have it, which is a terrible statistic. But anyways, my uncle literally dropped everything and joined us in Florida. So it was my brother Andre, my twin sister Shayna and her 2 kids, myself, and my little sister. We were pretty much her caretakers for the past 3 months. And the one thing that I look up to in my mom is she never complained. My mom never said, why me? She just looked at us and said, guys, I'm ready to fight. And I appreciate that. I honor that. My mom is such a trooper. And on June 29th, my mom passed away. I didn't mean to cry, I'm sorry. That was the worst day of my life, hands down. And the problem with her passing was not the cancer. The cancer did not kill her. Everything that we were doing weekly routine, blood work on her, her tumor markers were going down. And her health was getting better. We actually took her into the hospital. It was like a late Thursday night, early Friday morning, because she said she was having a really hard time breathing. So myself and my brother Andre took her to the hospital, and we were waiting for my uncle to come back in town, and she's like, I'm really not feeling well, so we just decided to take her to the hospital. We thought it was going to be like the routine blood transfusion that she was needing because of where her cancer was, and we took her on a Friday, and she never left. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm not a crier, so you have to forgive me. My mom was literally my best friend, and I know my siblings can say the same. My mom was never a complainer. She was always like, oh, we have to find a solution. We have to see what's next. We have to figure out what's going on. We have to be bigger and better. And she says, guys, she looked at us and said, take this as a learning lesson. And this is the hardest learning lesson I've ever had to sit through. This is the hardest pill I've ever had to swallow. Even still, as you guys can see, it's, what day is today? I don't even know, August something. It's been a while since my mom passed, but it's been the hardest time. One thing that I can say that does keep me going on a daily basis is knowing that my mom's no longer in pain, and knowing that I have to be present for my family members. My little sister's only 17 years old, and she's going into her senior year in high school, and my little sister is such a blessing. She's taking this probably better than me and my twin sister. But, and I also know I have to remain present for my twin sister. My sister is actually 9 months pregnant. And all we wanted was for our mom to see her have the baby here in flesh, but obviously she'll be with us in spirit. So that's really all I can say. I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, but I posted something on social media letting people know why I've been missing for so long. There's many mornings I wake up and I say, what now, you know? Because I literally would talk to my mom every single day, multiple times a day. And I know it's the same for my sister. Like, if you look at our call logs, it was crazy. But I do want to take a moment out and send a huge thank you to our Auntie Brenda. This was my mom's longtime friend. They were friends for like 45 years or something, since birth. She took time out of her busy days and schedules to come down and stay with us for a week, and she was such a blessing, a godsend. Also my mom's best friend, LaShonda. There are no words. I know she feels our pain. She was also, LaShonda was my mom's best friend. They also went to school together. My mom was still in school at the time of passing. My mom was studying to be a doctor in Oriental medicine. So I'm very proud of her for that. I want to send a huge thank you out to my Uncle Jr. He says that us kids don't have to thank him, but we have to. There's nothing in this world that will ever replace my mom, but him being there and helping us through this whole process and telling us what we should do, shouldn't do, this, that. He doesn't know. He is our hero. Those doctors that turned us away, he said, don't worry guys, we'll beat this. And like, I was gonna read what I wrote to her on Instagram, but maybe I'll just leave the link down because I won't be able to get through it, as you guys can tell. But hopefully I will have some new videos up for you guys. Pardon all of the crying. This is such a hard subject. But I shall talk to you guys soon. Sorry, I wanted to add one more thank you. I finally composed myself and the glue on my lashes is all flapping off. But I did want to give a huge thank you to my husband. I was going to say it before, but he walked in. Without his dedication to our cause and without his tireless nights on the internet and going to work and also training, without him, none of this would have been possible. Being able to take care of my mom the way we did. And all I could say is the last couple months have been such a blessing to me and my siblings. I know I wouldn't have had it any other way. Originally, I wanted to go down there and commute every, like other weekend, every 2 weeks. But every time I wanted to leave, it just didn't seem like the right time. So I just wanted to send a huge thank you out to David. And I know my siblings and my family would say the same. And he's another person who would say, please don't thank me, because if it was, God forbid, to happen to him on his side of the family, you know, the same would, he would do the same. But I guess I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and give this a thumbs up if you want to fight cancer with us. We want to see if we can maybe start a fund in her name, or see if we can get some things going in her honor. And I will leave a little read about my mom in the down bar, so you guys can see what an amazing, magical, strong woman she was. It's crazy to say was as a past tense. And my mom also wanted to go to Costa Rica, so me and my siblings are going to go with my uncle and my aunt. And I think we're going to spread her ashes in Costa Rica. So I shall talk to you guys soon. I hope all is well with you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.